Originating
We have
sounds.
during this
Bang bang
time where
receipt
Black
gang.
people are starting to find out who we really are, where we come from. So who are the first and the original Americans, Chief?
Well, I'd like to say peace to you, brother.
Thank
Cam,
you.
thank you for having me.
Yes,
over
sir.
At 3 Millie
Thank you.
Productions. Peace to your queen.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I want to say peace of ancestors, peace to all the American Aborigines.
Wow.
Here's the thing, right? We got to get to the definition of American, right? So to answer that question, right? And it's just simple. It's the Aborigines, or the copper-colored races of people that were found when they came here. Okay? So when we say who are the first Americans, the American Negro, the American Indians, have been misclassified as African Americans. So we're going to get into the reclassifications and how they're disfranchising us away from being Americans.
Right.
And so that's why we bringing it back.
That's crazy. Hey, I didn't even think about that today.
USA.
Wow.
Yeah. We're gonna get to that, man. But just the definition, the definition, still the definition of Americans has always been the definition of Americans since the 1500s. It's the copper-colored races of people. So they alienated us, disfranchised away from colored. What kind of color? Pink colored, yellow colored, copper colored. So I'm copper. I'm a dark copper. I'm not black. You know what I'm saying? This tablet is black. You know, I don't have a black hat on, but you understand what I'm saying? So black as a color is also a system. So it's a psychological weapon that's being used against us. And so this is what we're going to be talking about today.
Indeed.
So we are the first Americans. So they say, who are the first Americans? We are the first Americans. Misclassified as black, African Americans, colored, Negroes, Moors, all those things. So yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it. Chief, on TikTok, man, I was just scrolling this morning unintentionally, man. It pops up on my feed. It's a young lady, black lady, and she showed her family history. And all she had to do was go back 3 to 4 generations, and she showed that her great-great-grandmother was full Choctaw Indian, right? Choctaw Indian. And she, of course, copper-colored skin, all of those things. And she was like, wow, I could only go back 4 generations and I already found the truth. When did this reclassification process start on a major level, where big mamas and great-great-grandmothers started to be reclassified to Negro, black, and colored?
Well, we got to go with the Racial Integrity Act. Walter Ashby Plecker, I call him Ashby, but Ashby Plecker, 1924. We talking Woodrow Wilson's administration, but yeah, vital statistics, you know, they got that from Virginia. So in 1924, that's when they started to change our classifications. So you can go back, we've been changed over 6 times since 1924. And we're the only people that have been reclassified or misclassified. I like to say misclassification, you know what I'm saying? Which are illegal. So we're gonna talk about that too.
Yes, sir.
But when we talk about just these classifications, taking us, hyphenating us away from being Americans, who are the Americans then?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So we are the first Americans. And say, who are the first Americans? We are the first Americans. So that's the definition of American, is the copper-colored people, Aborigines. So that's why, hence we have the Aboriginal community. Shout out to Big Aboriginal Power, by
Yes,
the way.
sir. Hyphenating, right?
Yes,
Instantly, I think about Jesse Jackson, 1988, late 80s, African American. Why is it problematic, in your own opinion, thoughts, for Aboriginal Americans who are indigenous to the soil to call ourselves African American?
Well, because it's attached to the CIA's open plot against colored Americans, American people, by miseducating us with Black studies, African American studies, which morphed to African American studies, and Jesse Jackson is just a part of that conspiracy. We can't call it conspiracy because it has been confirmed that these guys, you know, Alex Haley, for instance, at Roots, was a plagiarized book from, you know what I'm saying? So people are still pushing Roots as if it's a real historical event that happened to our people. It's not true. It's all CIA, it's all COINTELPRO. A lot of people don't like to talk about COINTELPRO. I'm not afraid to tell the truth. And so I think that's what we're exposing to COINTELPRO as it pertains to the education of people of color and our identity.
Gotcha.
So racial politics, by changing, we even got people of color who work for them that push, they call them race hustlers, you know what I'm saying? They push colorism, push black, I'm black and I'm proud, I'm black and I'm proud, and black is it's a nothing burger. It's a misnomer. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to FBA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this when it's coming into this information. You know what I'm saying? Especially we've been miseducated against ourselves. So yeah, man. I mean, Black is you know, I'm of course, you know, when we talk about being proud, you know, being of who we are, but Black is a system that is part of a colored caste system. So if you systematically believe in the things that they're telling you, the psychological warfare that's been waged against us by using Black and using the system. So it all goes along with the miseducation of who we are to take us away from our land, socially, politically, economically, you know what I'm saying, and spiritually as well.
Wow.
Original sounds. Bang, bang. Receipt gang.